ready with me to fight somebody. I woke up angry today for some reason. I'll just be waking up pissed. I should probably get that checked out. I'm gonna put eyelashes on because I don't have eyelashes. In 7th grade, I accidentally ripped them off. If I could talk to my younger self, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. Go away. I usually don't like using a mirror when I do my makeup because I don't want to see what I'm doing. My mirror is right here. This is how I usually do my makeup if I'm not filming. I've been trying to start working out. I broke my treadmill. Smoke was coming out of this treadmill and I was like, bitch. There's a string of saliva when I did that. That's embarrassing. I don't even want to look at myself right now. I'm gonna do my makeup facing the other way. Okay, we're done. Bye. I think I'm gonna fight somebody on Roblox voice chat.
Get ready with me to start a fight with my boyfriend. He hasn't done anything recently, but I vaguely remember on August 3rd, 2022, around 3:15 p.m., he liked a girl's Instagram pic. He says he knew her for over 15 years from elementary school. But like, okay. And that's my problem because... And then one night while he was in a deep sleep, he turned his back to me. So what? He's too ashamed to face me now? He's probably dreaming about some other girl. Whatever. And this one time I asked him if he wanted to go for pizza and he said he wasn't hungry. But like, so I am though. I'm just so hungry though. And I broke my favorite highlighter. I didn't tell him that I broke it or anything, but he should have had it replaced by now. Why he hasn't checked on my stock to see what products need to be replenished is beyond me. Disgusting. Anyways, so here's the final look. Just testing out some fighting poses. Ooh, this one ate. This set is from Fashion Nova. I bought it myself. Some heels just in case I need to crush some nuts. And we're finally ready. Comment below for part 2.
Rules when you get into a fight. Tie up your hair. Get a bonnet or a swim cap. Do not go get no hoodie. That's dumb. Because they can grab that thing and go. No jewelry except for some rings. So you can get up in there and... When you get there, don't say a word. Let them do all the talking because if you really want to get in that field, you wouldn't be talking that much. You'll just get straight to it. Use your legs. Never be afraid to. Face shots only. Punch him in the throat or punch him in the face. Just do something up here. Don't punch from your arms. Punch from your shoulders. And make sure you move forward. Do not move backwards. Move forward. Never put your head down in a fight. At that point, you're asking to get beat up. Keep your head up and look where you're going and look where you're punching. You can pull hair and you can throw things. It does not make you weak. If you need to grip it, grip it. Find some way to slam them and get on the floor so you can get on top of them and just get in there. Hopefully this helped and hopefully you don't continue to get beat up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Get ready me to fight an influencer again. So before I name drop, let me give you a story time. This influencer is the most dramatic influencer that I ever met, and I guess to a point. Okay, so me and him are friends, and we go hang out, we go to the mall, and there's this burger place. He's like, I want a burger. I said, of course you do. That must have stunned him or something, because the rest of the time, he was just like, and it's an instinct. I don't say that to anyone to be offensive. Like, I'm not just like, oh, you're big. No, I put context behind it on why you're big. And it's not like he's big. So this influencer's name is Ben Code, and I'm seriously tired of him because you can call me fat, but the moment I say, of course you want a burger, you're mad at me. So I ended up getting a DM from his mother. Yeah, his mother. What do we think about that, chat? Yeah. So his mother was like, I want you to meet up with my son at the park. Who are you to be setting up my little play date with my friend? And then I get a DM from him talking about I want to fight. I was like, you're so funny, dude. Like I took it as a joke. Why did he actually mean it? And guess who's pulling up? Because guess who just got their license? Yup. So yeah, I'm gonna pull up, and if anything happens, I'll make a part 2. Deuces.
Fight, so let's get dressed. So I think I'm gonna go with jeans tonight because it's the fight, and I don't think I'm going to any clubs or anything afterwards. Yeah, we're gonna keep it cute, but casual. Casual, but cute. Surprisingly, these are from Shein. I love how these jeans fit. They're super stretchy. They're fitted, but not like, I'm not suffocating in them. For the top, I'm gonna go with this cropped halter top. And then the color just pops. I also got this from Shein. A simple halter crop with the jeans. And I'm trying to decide, I'm definitely not doing flats. I'm gonna do a heel. Okay, so I feel like I can get away with either or, but I think the black might be the safest. So the black definitely won. I feel like this is just the safest bet. Okay, I completely just did away with the orange shirt, clearly. The top is super cute. It's just not going with the outfit. So I'm gonna wear these super cute little earrings I got from Amazon. I love them. They came in like a pack of 3 for like 12 bucks. I think like they're just like enough. They're not too much, but it's just a little bit of something. The perfume tonight, I'm gonna go with Flower Bomb by Victor Rolf. This stuff smells so good. Every time I wear it, I get compliments. Every time. And I'm just gonna use this super basic clutch. I don't think I have a string for it. I do have a little string for it. No, it's broken. Here's the final simple outcome. Let me get out of here so I can go enjoy the fight.
Get ready with me to fight my boyfriend baby mama at 2 a.m. Y'all are probably wondering, why am I putting on makeup to go fight? Because people always have something to say, and she needs to see why her man chose me and not her. But the bigger question is, why am I about to go fight her? She thought it'd be a good idea to text my man at 1:30 a.m. talking about what you doing, pull up. I responded and was like, bet, let me wait for Diamond to fall asleep. And no, I didn't go through my man's phone. It just popped up. And even if I did check his phone, she still shouldn't have been texting my man. And I already know exactly how y'all is, so maybe it is a setup. But the only person gonna be set up is her. The disrespect with her honestly started so long ago, and I'm tired of it. And I know for a fact he not entertaining her, because he don't even entertain them kids. One of the men who don't take care of your kids is crazy. It's honestly another level of desperate. This girl literally used to pop up at my job. And not to fight, just to ask me how he was doing because he wasn't responding to her. So at this point, I'm fighting you for your kids too. They deserve so much better. Why not just get a new man? It's never that serious. Before you say anything, you don't even have a man. So as long as my man taking care of me, I could care less about them kids. Well, no full glam today, just some light makeup. Lucky for y'all, I will be back after the fight. So stay tuned for part 2.
Go fight my op. Y'all do not get mad at me, but yes, I'm fighting another person, okay? People just keep on running their mouths and it's like, I'm gonna get down then. You guys, tell me why so many people were telling me that she was talking crap about my boyfriend and our relationship and that she wants to be with my boyfriend. Like, ew, who are you? Like, she's not even pretty enough to even be saying that. And then this girl had the nerve to go and start telling people that I was ugly. Girl, I think you need to look in the mirror. So I'm telling people that she'll beat me up so easily, this and that. So I DM'd her on Instagram and said, okay, let's get down then. So we're gonna get down at this park, and I'm obviously gonna win because who does this girl even think she is? If y'all saw my other video, you know that I won my last fight. So I showed my boyfriend what she looked like on her Instagram account, and he literally laughed out loud. Like, girl, he does not want you, trust me. I always get asked if I'm like nervous or anything. Like, what would I be nervous about if I'm like confident? Like, if you're confident, then you're not gonna be nervous about fighting someone. And like, let's say I did lose for like some reason, I did not win the fight. Like, at least I'm gonna look pretty for this fight, so it doesn't even matter. She looks like a bum no matter what, so either way it's gonna be embarrassing for her. So though, if you guys have any tips that you want to get me, like, I do listen to them sometimes, so let me know. But I think I want to keep my hair down because I don't want to look like gross. Like, trust me, she won't even get the chance to pull my hair because I'm just gonna beat her up so bad. So like, it doesn't even matter. Comment how you guys think this fight is gonna be, because I don't know, I'm feeling really confident about this fight, but I want to hear your guys' opinions. Also, everyone keeps on asking me if I got back into the house. Like, obviously I got back into the house. I'm back in my room, so let me know if you guys want to see more sneaking out videos. Okay, literally perfect timing that I just finished my makeup, or like I'm about to, because my best friend is about to pull up and we're gonna go straight over to the park right now. Okay, this is the final makeup look. Let me know what you guys think. Wish me luck and give me tips in the comments. Bye.
Get ready with me, story time edition on how I got into my first fight. I'm gonna like drag it out a little bit, but oh well. So basically, I started being friends with this girl, and she introduces me to her friend group, and everyone just loves me at this point. Like everyone starts being friends with me, hanging out with me, even when she's not there. So I guess she felt some type of way, but I didn't really care, to be honest. So she likes this boy in our friend group, and he likes me, but he basically likes everyone. So I kind of didn't really care if he liked me or didn't, but she really liked him and he didn't like her, and he basically liked everyone. So I don't know why he didn't like her. JK, I know why. But yeah, she starts moving like, oh, you want him, da 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 da, knowing I did not want him. at all. Like, why would I lose a friendship over a boy? Like, no, I'm not that type of girl at all. And yeah, basically she finds a new friend group and they press me. Yes, I get a little bit scary because it was 3 of them and 1 of me. Yes, my friends were around, but still, arguing by myself. So obviously I just let her talk and I'm like, hit first. And obviously she is not gonna hit first, and she did it. And I finally catch her when she's by herself, y'all. So I end up forgiving her, but then me and my friends are hanging out, like, I don't even know where we're actually. And we get into the elevator and I was like, get out the elevator, because she said something so like out of pocket, y'all. And I said, get out. And she was like, why? Was like, get out. I was like, I want to fight. And she was like, oh, why? And I'm like, girl, like, what are you talking about? I was like, you always trying to punk me, da-da-da-da. And she's like, nobody's trying to punk you, girl. And I was like, nah, you're by yourself now. And if you're really about it, like, let's fight. And we end up fighting, da-da-da-da. And we get downstairs, like, the fight's over. And I literally dismissed her from her own building. Yes, we were in her building. I dismissed her from her own building. I was like, you're done, bye. And she was like, no, what are you talking about? And then she catches me outside, y'all. And when I tell y'all don't even want to know what happened next. All right, that's part 2.
Get ready with me to wrestle. Yes, you did hear that correctly. I am a professional wrestler for WWE. So every other weekend, we wrestle around Florida, and every Tuesday, we have live TV that we wrestle on. And for tonight, I am doing a full beat. I have a literal bruise right there from my match yesterday. Okay, so my friend and I were just talking about this yesterday. If I have a cheat meal, I have to be in front of a TV screen or like be watching TikToks or just like entertained. Is anybody else like me? And I have to be in bed. I don't know. Is that weird? There's just something about being all cuddly and in bed, comfortable, watching your favorite TV show and eating some good ass food. Yesterday, I had to drive 2 hours and 30 freaking minutes. It was horrible. And today I have to drive an hour and like 45. And my boyfriend comes home today and I don't even get to see him. The rumors are true. I am dating Ludwig Kaiser. Or Marcel Bartel, whatever you want to call him. Maybe I'll make a video with him. I cannot decide if I want to stay like a super bright blonde or like keep my dark roots and like balayage my hair. And I'm definitely leaning towards balayaging. I just feel like the brown by my face, like, it just like looks good. But I'm the most indecisive person when it comes to my hair. Like, I'll say I want to go darker, and then the next week I will be full on platinum blonde. This is the best highlighter. It's the Rare Beauty in Enlighten, and it's like a liquid and then it turns to powder once you put it on your face. Boom. Just put it there and then I just blend it in and it turns to like a powder. It's awesome. Okay, call me weird, but I have like a beauty mark, or I have a mole right here, and it gets covered up with makeup, so I literally just take like a brown eyeliner and I literally make it come back. I just think the mole is pretty. Okay, here's the eye look. Now I just need some lashes. Coffee break. Okay, this is the finished look. Like for more, guys.
Get ready with me whilst I talk about the fight with my teacher. So, as a lot of you may know, yesterday I went into school and I fought my maths teacher because she's been giving me too many assignments, she's been marking my tests wrong, and she honestly just pisses me off to the max. So I decided I was going to fight her, and I told you guys exactly what my plan was, so I'm going to tell you guys how it went. So math was actually second period today. So what I did was I went to school, did my first period, and then I went to maths, and this is when shit went down. But when I'd gotten to math, my teacher was stood outside the classroom waiting for me because someone decided to show her the video of me getting ready to fight her. So she pulled me into her classroom and asked me, you know, like, what's this? Is it a joke? And I said no and pulled her hair and dragged her down to the floor, which is when when she started screaming at me, begging for help, and no one outside came in and helped. They just locked the door so I could do my business. And then I was banging her head on the table and she got a nosebleed, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I've just given my math teacher a fucking nosebleed. But then my science teacher banged open the classroom door even though it was locked, so we don't know how he got in. He banged open the door, grabbed me off my teacher, and basically threw me out the classroom and told me to go to the principal's office, so I did. And when the principal was asking me questions, I just completely denied everything, even though there were cameras in the classroom. Dumbest decision, never do that. And so they told me I was expelled from my school and that obviously that behavior is unacceptable and that I should be grateful that I'm not getting sued by my teacher. I mean, like, why would a teacher sue me anyways? Like, what? But anyways, so basically they were planning on calling my parents to come pick me up, but whilst they weren't looking, I just snuck out the door and ran home. But that's when I got a call from my mom basically asking me to explain why the school was calling her, and I just hung the fuck up. So yeah, I hung up on my mom, and then when she got home, I basically told her that everything they were saying was a big fat lie, and that the teacher attacked me first, and she believed it all. But my mom got sent the camera footage of everything happening by the school. So she has now decided to send me off to boarding school. I literally don't know what good she thinks that's gonna do. I'll just carry on to do the same thing there. But I'm gonna make sure to update you all on the boarding school situation and basically just keep you guys updated in my life. Love you all so much. Bye.
Get ready with me to go to court because I fought a grandma at Target. Basically, I was at Target, right, and I was in the beauty section because I needed to get like makeup remover, you know, all that good stuff. My boyfriend was with me and we were like looking at the makeup and we're just joking around, like, you know, that's like how we always are. We just like say stupid things, but we weren't like being like or dramatic or like doing anything in the aisle. Well, I'm just like cracking up jokes with my boyfriend when all of a sudden this old lady on like one of those like scooters that like Target provides for you if you're like handicapped, she comes by and she's like, excuse me, and hits me with like the tray of her basket. And like it wasn't like an excuse me like she was being nice, it was genuinely trying to get through. She was like saying excuse me to be like an a-hole. Like how any normal human being would be, I would said excuse you because that was like rude. She literally hit me with the tray of her cart and she was like, excuse you what, you're in the freaking way. And I told her, I was like, no I wasn't, I was just looking at the makeup. And she was like, maybe you and your boyfriend's big back should get out of the way and make room for other people, especially people with handicap. I was this close to the makeup. She had enough room to get through. So I was just like, you know what, whatever, I'm just gonna ignore her. But tell me why every other aisle I went to, she would pass by me and start talking crap about me, being like, ew, look at your clothes, ew, look at how you look. Literally talking hella crap about me. This happened like 5 or 6 times to the point where I literally got fed up. So when she passed like the next time, I said, why don't you come and say it to my face? Because literally, why don't you come and say it to my face? And the lady goes, are you talking to me? And I was like, yeah. So this girl comes up in her cart and she's like, you said say it to your face. And I was like, yeah, say it to my face. So she literally gets up, I kid you not, and slaps me in the freaking face. Oh, I said say it to my face, not slap me. I went and pushed her off of me because she had just slapped me and she started coming back like trying to slap me again. So I grabbed her by the hair and like threw her onto the floor. I don't think she was handicapped. Of course, this Karen literally tries acting like she's big dumb. It's like, my back hurts. Why would you do that? Why would you hit me? And she literally grabs like, I don't know what it was. It was like a perfume or something. She grabs it and chucks it at my head and it like actually hits me in the head and I get literally a lump in my head. So I went and kicked her on the side of her stomach because who are you tossing things at me? And of course when I did that, that's when everybody shows up and they just see me kicking an old lady in the stomach. So like the manager, everybody, they call the police and the police get here and they're like trying to understand what's going on. I'm trying to tell them what's going on. But of course they're gonna believe like an older lady rather than someone like my age. So they didn't arrest me, but they basically like, I don't know what it was called, but they basically sent me to like have to have a court date where we're like gonna situate this stuff out. Honestly, I think it's gonna be okay though because Target has cameras and stuff like that and they should be able to provide the cameras like to the court and stuff like that. I try makeup off camera, but this is a final makeup look. Literally wish me luck today guys because I definitely need it. Bye.
Get ready with me for fight night. And fight night is Sigma Chi here at Western's like philanthropy event to raise money for the Huntsman's Cancer Institute, which is an institute that raises money for women's cancer. This is like one of my favorite times of the year because
like their entire philanthropy week, because they do such fun things and their philanthropy focus is a really good cause, and they actually raise like the most money for this institute out of all the Sigma Chi's organization fraternities around wherever. On Tuesday, they had my all-time favorite thing to participate with, paintball. And last year I dropped so much money with the help of like some of my sorority sisters, but also like we got like refund checks back. And I spent probably my entire refund check paying to shoot people. And this year I didn't have as much money, but I did allow for 2 of my friends that I shot to shoot me back, because why not? My twin brother and his friend are actually on their way right now, or they should be, to come to this tonight. My brother came last year because his roommate was fighting, but he is not fighting this year because he's off at flight school. But his little is, and he was a Sigma Chi at UK. So hopefully next year my friend will be able to fight again, and hopefully this year his little wins. Absolutely hate my fucking hair straight. So now I gotta curl it. And that means I have, since my shower, blow dried, straightened, and now curled my hair. Lovely. My hair literally didn't curl with either one of my curling irons, so we're off to a bad start. I also never put primer on, and I decided today to put some on. So why I decided to straighten my hair for the first time since coloring it and use primer tonight of all nights, yeah, I don't understand, but now I know my lesson for my semi tomorrow. I did most of my makeup off camera, and by most I literally mean everything but my lip, because I was listening to music. But hold on, I kind of wanted to do this on camera. This is cherished adoration, because so many people when I go out ask me what my lip is, and then this one is contemplation. I gotta fix this one. I legit just mix these until I'm satisfied, pretty much, and go over the dark one around the outside again. But this is my look for fight night.
Tell the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm with you.
This claims to reduce fine lines, relieve puffiness, and brighten dark circles. Disclaimer, results may vary depending on skin type.
Get ready with me for a fight. I'm gonna give you guys a whole run through about basically how this all started. After school last week, there's this corner shop by my school which all the kids go to, so it's always like so crowded, so I basically pretty much never go. But this day I was so hungry, like I needed a quick snack, so I basically said to myself like, why not? So I've now gone into the shop knowing it's very crowded, quickly scanned around, grabbed my snack, and patiently waited behind this girl who was queuing up to pay for her stuff. Out of nowhere, right, she turns around after paying for her stuff, whacks me in the face, all her stuff drops on the floor, everything. Now instantly I'm thinking, oh my god, like let me help her. So I start picking up the stuff. As she's picking up her stuff, she grabs the stuff that I've picked up, grabs them and goes, I paid for that, looks at me, the dirtiest look, guys. I'm telling you, I can't even like recreate it, because bro, but instantly I could just tell she was trying to purple fight. I was like, I'm so sorry, like I'm so sorry. Bear in mind, she is the one who had no sense of awareness to even turn around and think, oh, someone's behind me, it's a queue, let me just check before I violently turn around. So she pretty much looks me up and down, and then she realizes that we're basically in the same school uniform, and she goes to me, watch what I'm gonna do to you tomorrow, watch what I'm gonna do. At this point I'm at the front of the queue, and I obviously don't want to hold up the other people who are waiting to pay for their stuff, so I completely like walk past her, I ignore her. So I finish paying for my stuff and I leave the shop. She's nowhere to be seen. Whole week has gone by, and thankfully I haven't seen this girl until one day. I basically finished school and I'm walking out with like a bunch of my friends, and then I hear, excuse me, and somebody taps me turn around, and to my surprise, it's the girl. And she's pretty much like to me, who do you think you are? And I'm like, who do I think I am? Like, what do you mean? I was like, oh my gosh, here we go. My friends were all next to me like what's going on, Steph? So my friends obviously stood there. This girl's trying to square up to me. I'm not fazed because I know I'm not fighting her. So I, at this point, had enough because this girl was like following, constantly screaming, shouting. So I stop and I turn around and I'm like to her, what do you actually want from me? And she goes, let's fight. This coming weekend, let's fight. So I was like, okay, cool. And I just walked off. That's basically what I'm getting ready for. I'm not going to sit there and have her like just bullying me constantly, following me around, screaming, shouting. Like I'm even sat here like trying to think when it got so deep, because I had to redo my eyebrow real quick because it was annoying me a lot. I'm going to go there and I'm going to say to her, listen, girl, I've got places to be, things to do. If you want to cut this right now, we can. Okay guys, I'm all done getting ready. I'll keep you guys updated and let you know what happens in the fight, but pray for me and hopefully I win. I love you guys.
Get ready with me to fight my best friend who is no longer my best friend. So essentially, if you watched my previous videos about the girls wanting to jump me and then the whole like whether I got jumped or not situation, you would know that in order not to get jumped, I hid in the staff toilets. You guys would also know that my best friend was the only person who I told I was hiding in the staff toilets, which is just very, normal. Like, I told her where I was in hopes that she would not tell anyone. But then out of absolutely nowhere, everyone was at the staff toilets looking for me. Everyone had found me out of absolutely nowhere. Like, I hadn't told anyone but her. So it kind of clicked on in my head that it was her who told everyone. So I decided, you know what, today I'm just gonna not talk to her. I'm done. Like, what the fuck? And she ended up messaging me being like, girl, why didn't you talk to me today? Like, you literally went silent. And I told her, like, maybe because you told everyone where I was hiding. She eventually told me that the reason she told everyone that I was in there was to avoid me getting, like, lost or trapped in the staff toilet. But that makes no fucking sense. So I started arguing with her over the phone, and she started swearing at me and calling me a bad friend and saying that she wished they had jumped me and all this stuff. I was like, what the fuck? Because realistically, who the absolute fuck says that to their, like, best friend? And now she's been asking me to fight her. She's been like, fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me, or else you're a pussy, or else, like, this is gonna happen if you don't fight me. So now I'm getting ready to go fight her. I'm not even scared to fight her, though, because I feel like at the end of the day, whatever happens today, happens. I feel like I could beat her, though. I would have just said no to fighting her like I did last time with the girls who wanted to jump me and stuff. But at this point, if I don't fight her, I'm just gonna look like the problem and the pussy. The only thing I'm scared about is maybe getting expelled because I remember a girl that wanted to jump me, one of the girls that wanted to jump me, she got expelled for trying to go at me again. And this is like my second time in like 2 weeks, like almost fighting somebody. So I'm scared that the school is gonna like kick me out. I don't personally think the school will like fully expel me. I think they'll just give me like a 1-2 week maybe suspension if I fight her. But she might like pussy out when we get there, so we'll see. The funny thing is, though, I deadass don't think that anyone knows we're gonna be fighting today, unless she's told people, because she is a bit of a blabbermouth, as we've already established. But unless she's told people, no one will know, which means this will be like so random and so out of the blue. The worst thing about me, though, is like I'm a very like anxious person. Like my anxiety takes over my life, so the worst thing that could happen is like when I'm about to fight her, I'll get like a knot in my stomach, but I pray that does not happen. Anyways, guys, this is my makeup done. I'm gonna film a like little heatless curl results after I filmed this, and then I'll post it after school, and you guys will all be able to see the finished results. Although I'm most likely gonna be wearing my hair up because anyone that's watched or seen or been in a fight will know hair gets pulled. Anyways, I'm gonna go take out my heatless curls and then show you guys the results after school. I'll make sure to update you guys too today, hopefully, or tomorrow on the fight. Love you guys. Bye.
Get ready with me to go fight with my girlfriend. I haven't been home in like 2 months. I went to Coachella in April and I never returned because things was happening. Okay, I was in Arizona for a little while. So I got back home this morning and I FaceTimed my girl like a little while ago and she didn't answer me. Like, what are you doing? Who are you with? Why are you not answering your boyfriend? Do you not miss me? We haven't talked in a couple days, which is like partly my fault. I'm just really bad at texting and like responding, and I don't forget. I do forget, but like I just have anxiety and I miss her. Well, actually no, I don't miss her. Like, you don't want to answer me, go shove my love up your. I don't like putting concealer on my eyelids. I just set it with powder and then I put eyeshadow because I feel like it makes it way less creasy. You know how your eyelids be looking dusty as hell after you put all that product on it? I also got a bunch of new makeup. This is from Fenty Beauty. Let's dig in to see what I got. You know I love a good digging. Who said that? I think this is all face stuff, so I'm gonna just do my eyes first. And I'm gonna play with color today because I don't ever do color. So tell me how I lost my ID and my debit card when I was away. And the Lord told me to go check my recent like transactions. By the way, this is the P. Louise Michaela palette. So I checked my transitions. I mean, not yet. My transaction. I see a purchase and this boy used my card on a corn website. You perv. I know it's a dusty little man. Okay, I don't know if purple is my color. I'm gonna just use this lighter purple to like transition the darker one. Am I about to look crazy for this brawl? Well, at least if she give me a black eye, you won't be able to tell. House Labs concealer, my favorite. My girl just texted me and told me not to come over, so guess what? I'm coming even faster. Coming over. You want to know something I don't understand? Pregnancy. How the hell is a baby's big ass head? You know babies have big ass heads. How is that coming out of a pinhole? That's dangerous. Female anatomy is something that I want. I'm just kidding. Like, you're gonna tell me you can fit a watermelon inside of a pinhole? I had a dream that my best friend, who's a guy, gave birth out of his ass. Oh, another thing I don't understand is how an ugly person can be a racist. Like, okay, not everyone's, like, no one's ugly. Well, if you're ugly, well, if you think you're ugly, you're ugly. That's just how it is. Your perception of yourself is how other people will perceive you, no matter what. And, like, a conventionally ugly person or someone who just was born with something they don't like, how can you be a racist? You understand firsthand what it's like to be born into something you don't control. That being said, you're boring. You're boring. And you stink. If someone is born black, they're not gonna get as old as fast as you anyway. Why are you hating? Like, imagine if the world, like, the only fruit we had in the world was like apples. Isn't that not boring? Aren't you grateful we have apples and plums and dragon fruit and cherries? And I'm allergic to apples. Also, not cucumbers. I love cucumber. I'm allergic to plums and peaches. Let's finally get into the Fenty Beauty. This is the Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Bronzer. This is color Macchiato. Ooh. They also sent me a new bronzer brush, which I'm really excited to try. My favorite thing about it is that it's pink and it's really soft. All right, let's just try it. Hopefully it melts into my skin like a pregnancy pillow. Hold up. Okay. So it's like really buildable, which is good, so you won't mess up. I just don't know if this is like the correct color for me. I like a more like warm tone. I just got off your dad's yacht type of color. It's mixing with my concealer pretty good though. Like, it's not separating or getting patchy, so that's a really good sign. Okay, the color, I hate it. Like, I don't like it. But the formula, it's like, it's kind of beautiful. It's melting right into my skin and it like blends out for you. You don't need any skill, pendeja. These are the velour blush ladders. Like, what does that even mean? But look at the packaging. They're like kind of really cool. I'm gonna use shade Fresh Peach and I'm just gonna go right on it. I already set my face with powder. Ooh. Okay, it's not super pigmented, but like it gives you color and a glow from the inside, like as if you just got. Okay, this is the outfit and this is the makeup look. I kind of ate that, huh? Wait, maybe colors do look good on me. Oh wait, look at my new rose toy. Like,
hi everybody, get ready. Wait, no. Hi everybody, get unready with me for school. Period. Okay, before we start to get unready with me, I just want to say my day was good and I hope God bless all of y'all. And I had a get ready with me this morning, but it got deleted because I rushed out the house. Okay, so I ordered these famous shorts. They came in the mail like last week, Saturday, and I haven't worn them. And I just want to wear these because like it's a chill day, and you know. And I got this Nike hoodie the day before spring break. It's orange. I'm not unfolding it, but like, yeah, it's orange. It's a Nike hoodie, and yeah. So I'm gonna get in the shower and I'm gonna be back. Hi guys, so I'm back out of the shower. and let's get ready. Like, what? Hi guys, so I'm gonna be talking about like an old story from 8th grade. How about that? So this story is gonna be about one of my old best friends, and I feel like we can talk about the story now because like I'm in high school now, so yeah. And me and her go to different high schools, so it shouldn't matter. Okay, to start it off with, okay, I was new to the school, whatever, and like, yeah, I was new to the school, so I was like a new kid. Everybody wanted to like, yeah, everybody wanted to get to know me or whatever. Everybody wanted to get to know me. I had a bomb first day of school outfit, everything. I was just cute overall. Girls like me, boys like me, everything. And this one girl, we're gonna call her Kiki Popper. So Kiki Popper, she like saw me and she's like, yeah, that's gonna be my best friend. That's gonna be my best friend. And I saw her, yeah, I was like, yeah, that's gonna be my best friend, like period. Beginning of 8th grade, by the way. So me and her, we become friends or whatever. Like second week of school, we go to a football game together. Mind you, she got ops already. She got ops. It's the beginning of school year. I have no ops. I'm freshly new. She got ops already. Okay, like what? Like what? Mind you, she got ops already. I don't have no ops. I don't have nobody. So like, that's gonna be my best friend. So that's gonna be my best friend. Like what? So that's my best friend. She was my best friend like all the 8th grade years until like May. But we're gonna get to that. No shade. No shade. No shade. Go like my recent video, like it right now. No shade. But anyways, we went to this one football game. It was a JV game, and like she had ops. And me, as in 8th grade, I can accept it now. I was a little gullible, and I would like D-ride, you know, like yeah, no shade. So I was D-riding her, and like these girls wanted to fight us. It was 2 girls and me as a boy. Not gonna touch a girl, no shade, but like yeah. So basically, 8th grade year, we're getting like in the middle of 8th grade year. She still have the same ops. They scream and fight in the hallway or whatever, and I just be right there screaming with them because that's my best friend. I'm right behind her. But overall, she was kind of fake, no shade. She was fake as frick. But like, I just feel like she was fake because she took boys over me. She embarrassed me. I was known as her gay friend. It's like, yeah, no shade. And no hate to her. Like, I don't care about her now. I don't follow her on nothing or anything. So like, yeah. And if it just get back to her, oh well, I don't care. But basically, she was like, yeah, she was weird. And she was like very cocky. And yeah, so like, yeah. So like, me and her, like, we return favors and stuff, but she always used favors against me. Like, I did this for you, so you gotta do this for me. Girl, I did that out of my heart. You did that out of your heart. It's like weird or whatever. So basically, I'm gonna say one big accident that happened. So the ops in the beginning of the school year that she had, I became friends with one of her ops. Baby, this is like in May or something. Like her op, they got to a big fight. It was a big altercation on the side of the road. So they got to a big fight, and I'm just there like hyping everybody, like being messy, like you know, like yeah. So basically, while like they're fighting and stuff, and like yeah, while they're arguing, I'm on her new op side. Like I'm on her op side, like because I don't care about her anymore. Like she fucked me over all those past months, and like yeah, that was kind of fucked of her. But yeah, and now like after that, she was like texting my mom and stuff, and my mom never cared. Like my mom never cared. She just act like she cared. My mom never cared because she's gonna be on my side regardless. I'm her side. Like they used to text my mom like to make my mom turn on me or whatever. Like yeah, and like I was never raised up in the hood or ghetto, and I'm trying to bash nobody, but that's what it was. I was raised in the hood, but like I'm not that no more. No shade. But basically, this girl, she was like very chaotic, very crazy. She was known around this place that we live in, and it's just like very crazy. So basically, they got to a big altercation. So my best friend now, hi Sarah, I love you, baby. So my best friend now dated her ex-boyfriend. This is like in the summer. So like they dated, and like we got to a big altercation. I threw her like, okay, I can't say that, but like this is a big altercation. So basically, my best friend now, Sarah, got with her. Yeah, and she felt some type of way or whatever. But we never cared because, like, stay classy, stay humble, stay remain. Like, period. So, yeah. Like, she would get mad over a boy, and the boy didn't want her. And, like, my best friend, we got to a big argument. I was threatening her, doing all that. And, like, basically, she texted my mom a big paragraph from her mom. Me and my mom died. Like, when we tell you me and my mom died, it was so funny. But overall, this girl, like, in the past summer, she used to be fighting people by the fucking ambulance and everything. It was chaotic. Like this girl's crazy. But now, like I don't talk to her. I see her and gets down on my timeline, but I don't really care about her. But like she's very crazy. Like moral of the story, just don't become friends with people that fast, because I became friends with her because I thought she was a bad. Looks don't mean nothing, no shade. But let me give y'all the rest of the story. So, like, while me and her was friends, yeah, we used to beef with these 2 particular persons. I used to get in trouble so much because I just wanted to help her. And it's, like, so bad because would she do that for me? No, she would not do that for me. It was like so effed. Like, oh my god. So bye everybody, and JT is signing out. No shade.